crazy.
Streams up. Streams up, everybody.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking watching this election.
We're gonna get blue screen on the stream.
16-0 and didn't get a first round bye.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Damn, Ashton.
What?
No, that was Justin. Damn.
Throwing on first down, Murray. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hardest pass to make.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Saquon Barkley, 39 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points.
Do you
go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
That sound like precisely to me.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of their stride?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Devin Duvernay just broke out a secure tackle.
The 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of the game.
On second and 9, Breeze.
nigga called you Jack the
The
Beast.
fact that
That's
he almost
fucked up.
caught that is so crazy.
A lot of force bearing down on him there.
You playing that shit? You streaming it, guy?
After an incomplete pass on second
Is that
down,
DK Metcalf? Who the hell is wearing number 14?
third and 9.
That's just
Come on,
ridiculous.
Stash. Show me an upset, Stash.
Don't you got DK Metcalf?
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Oh, he almost picked him.
Jamal Adams.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one good for 17
Damn,
yards
that's a
on
dot.
fourth. Couldn't ask
There's
for
a
much
dot
more
right
from
over
your
the big
offense
one.
there. First down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Drew Brees in a Falcons uniform.
Again, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Should have happened.
How fast you going?
Breeze will try again on second down.
How fast you going?
They'll set up a screen for Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try to pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
How's everybody breaking out of Isaiah
A couple
Simmons?
yards shy of
Secure
midfield at the
tackle.
48. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
She can play with some booty.
Hey, that almost just happened.
Incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got hand in and knocked it free. Well, that, my friend, I
Never
guess
seen
is
me
the
on man.
definition
Yeah,
of
I'm
a
laughing at that
stretcher.
nigga Ashton cannot catch a fucking break.
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But fourth and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Number 45 on second down. Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. That's an early touchdown.
Like I've been playing that since
last
second round.
week's NFC Offensive
bad,
Player of the Week. He was so
31.
electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now, being
I already
able
know
to
I'm
focus
about to
on
play
the
in second
task
round.
at
I always
hand
do.
and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has. Showing those great hands that we've seen from him.
The Falcons take over first and
Look,
10.
nigga, I played you second round last time.
22-yard line.
No, I'm talking about Jalen.
Aren't you gonna play the lowest seed?
Oh yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. So
Set to begin
yeah,
their
so
next
me
drive.
and
The
Ashton
Falcons
can do that.
offense at the line. And last
It's gonna be
time
you
they
versus
scored
Terrell or
fourth
Staj
down,
or something.
Turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6
Wait,
points.
did,
I mean, that's the
oh
Terrell.
yeah, after you just made
It's
playoffs.
amazing
I
what
told
one
you.
decision can do in the chain of events.
Yeah, I don't know.
The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Cause that
It caused
cause that, but you call it because
Showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Ooh.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. And this one incomplete.
Playing against Malachi?
He's second down, believe.
Out of that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming
That's
out
on.
high. They expect
I ain't even
it,
gonna
and
say
got
who that's
there
on
top
because you can just see
55.
it. It's crazy on the stupid.
Good play, boy.
Now Breeze on third down. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down?
God, I got beat.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And the return will stop right around the 25.
See the man.
Well, this is not going to be no game. You got to hit me there.
This first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it.
Bro, you keep saying it every 30 minutes. Nigga, I told you this not going to be some fucking 12 o'clock. Till you fucking know who fucking won.
They look flat,
Shit.
uninspired. It's time to get moving.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Nah, I wasn't talking to you two, bro. I was talking to fucking Easton. Yeah, you know,
Throwing again.
you ain't even know who the fuck won yet, bro. Bro, we're not going to know until I fucking club.
For Barkley. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
God dang, man.
He's going to Florida, Texas,
I shouldn't have been joking so much, right? How you
They'll
finna
try
win?
to run for it with Barkley. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I should think that you're going to pop it for 4 views, though. You're getting 36.
Operating from the gun. Murray escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller,
I'd say
the
to
intended receiver.
not the
And
schedule
now it's
for
second down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
It's second down and 10.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
14.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still
Oakland
plenty
is
agile.
second,
He's
my
able to make a
Miller,
nice play
Nita,
there
Peter.
to swallow up the ball carrier.
Bro, look at that.
Meanwhile, on
Go up
3rd
with that,
down, they
Mike.
take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with
They
it
don't
after
probably
3
like that
plays.
in real life, but
Have
that's
to
okay.
admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6
It didn't
points
count as
that
a
they were
touchdown.
thinking
He was
about.
inside the
So
touchdown
the
mark.
drive stalls out inside the 15-yard
Sitting in the touchdown mark,
line, but they
laying
do
down
get
inside
3.
of it.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays
Shut up,
that when they
Florida's
have these
always
types
blue.
of kicks, that no one
No.
says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra
They-
point is not a piece of cake anymore.
Idiot
Get a
state.
field goal from that distance, just give them
They make up their
confidence.
fucking mind. They're gonna be fucking Republican, fucking Democrats. Fucking make up their mind. Got no respect for
They'll start on the
others
ground with
sometimes.
Breedham. Room here to run. And down
Straight
he
to Breedham.
goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very
second
nice
down,
for
meet
first
us.
down. So quickly all the
I
way
will
up
give
at the
her down
40-yard
fetus.
line. They run with Breedham. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Breeze to throw on second down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be...
because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll going for Jefferson downfield. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And all the way in. Stretch that lead out a bit further. Seibert on for the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Seahawks 24, Falcons nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
That's incomplete, but there is a big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Returnable here from the 38. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Murray. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Saquon Barkley. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on first down is Murray. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Nothing. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Offense at the line. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, first down, and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Now Breeze.
3rd down.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Ball carrier.
Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Lining up for the extra.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. K'Lavon Chaisson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Seahawks send out their punter as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two. Falcons offense at the line. Breida to get the third quarter started. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. They run again with Breida. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
2
yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, Atlanta.
Breeze now on first down. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And he took the ball off course.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
38, Falcons 6. Austin Seibert.
Following the touch.
Yard line.
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. At the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Breeze now. Buying time to his left. And incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Forced out to his left. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Jordan Jenkins.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Falcons.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray, that's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Saquon Barkley saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 45, Falcons 6. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You'd have ran the whole time, it probably would have been a lot
2nd and
closer.
7 now from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That's
Oh, he
taken
just
in
caught
by
it.
Duvernay. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From midfield, here's Breeze. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Falcons 6.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Falcons on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Breeze. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, give me the whole thing.
The utter domination here just continues.
Yeah, he
This
got
defense,
96
I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they really struggled to make headway through the air.
And it drops down incomplete.
You manned your safety up with him or something?
Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again. Murray gives this out to Saquon Barkley. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
3-yard line.
Shotgun now from Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Murray.
That corner.
This is intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Touchdown, Falcons. Matt Breida, 97 yards. And the Falcons are able to make things a bit more respectable. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Murray, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Darren Waller.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Darren Waller, 55 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
I don't think he's like that, but he's fast.
24-yard line.
About About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a first. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Ronald Darby. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And now a big play to start off this drive as the shot downfield is complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Murray.
Ain't doing
this will be caught inside the 10. And he will get...
Oh, don't quit now.
Into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Seibert on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 59.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And at this point, maybe you say, you know, it was a good effort really just to make the playoffs. They couldn't win their division, but did earn a wild card berth. It does appear, however, that their season is just a few minutes away from ending in one-and-done fashion. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That'll be complete to Breida.
Oh, my God.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And that is caught by the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Jefferson.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And now it's 3rd down. Again, it's Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
I got the
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Sheldon Rankin got the pick.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well,
partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
24 is the mic.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
that pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yeah, that's fine. What's ridiculous?
One final try here for Breeze. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Today is white suck.
The 30. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Justin Jefferson, 89 yards. And the Falcons claw one back.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes